Hey you guys, it's your girl Anastasia back with another video. So today I just came from the gym, so I am about to do a smoothie. And I'm going to show you what it is that I put in my smoothie. So I put a cup of frozen bananas that I get from the grocery store. They're fresh. I just cut them up and put them in plastic baggies and put them in the freezer. This is mango. I use the frozen chunks, the grade A, no sugar added, from ShopRite, and I'm gonna just use the rest that was in here. It was a half a bag, and then I use fresh spinach. As well as coconut water. So when it comes to coconut water, I do measure it because I don't want to put a lot in, and I am calorie counting. So I put about 3/4 in. And from there, I do my Teamy Green superfood blend. I use this in case I'm missing any type of nutrients and things like that. So I do add in a scoop of that. From there, I'm done.
Boy, I've been watching you. Boy, I've been watching you.
guys, it's your girl Anastasia back with another video. So today we are going to be doing get ready with me along with just chit-chatting, talking about relationships, New Year's goals, things of that nature. So first, I already primed my face and I am going to start off with my eyebrows. This is going to be just a basic makeup, nothing too extreme. I'm gonna try to make sure that it looks natural as possible. So we're gonna start off with the eyebrows. I am going to use my MAC stuff, going to be down in the description. So I'm using MAC and I am using their Spike. So when it comes to, we're going to start off with New Year's goals. I don't necessarily call them resolutions, but some of my goals is basically, I like writing down things. I write down a lot of my goals and what it is that I'm going to accomplish. And I use a dry eraser. And the reason why I use, hold on, let me fix you guys. So the reason why I use a dry erase board is because a lot of the times I write down things, and then when I make, whether it's phone calls, business wise, personal wise, I write down a lot of things and I check them off. Or if I accomplish them and did what I need to do, I usually will erase it. Another way I write, and I have a journal as well as like a planner. And I plan out for a month ahead of time, or I plan for that month and a month ahead of time. And I am very realistic when it comes to goals, whether, like, just say for instance, I have a business plan and every month I have a goal when it comes to my business, my cleaning company, and whether that's making roughly around 40K a month, 10K, 15K. I set realistic goals and how I'm going to get to those goals every week. Whether my realistic goal for, let's just say this month is 35K. So every week I write down how am I going to, I split up the 35K, and how am I going to accomplish and get to that 35K. Organization and accomplishing goals is one of like the key things, and actually that, and you need to be driven, you know, to whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish for the year. And also, me, when it comes to goals, I really don't like talking about them, for the simple fact of people, like, I'll discuss certain things with like a family member or things like that. My grandmother always taught me to just keep your mouth shut. Don't tell nobody your business. Period. Don't tell nobody. Even when it comes to like I have financial goals. You need to start being tight with your money, okay? Telling people you broke. I don't have no money. Not saying that you're broke, but you don't have no money, or you don't have it for, my dad always said that to me. Be like, Daddy, can I have money, or whatever the situation is, and he'll just be like, he has money, but he doesn't have money for what I want, you know? So, I think not playing broke, but just being tight with your money. You see the world that we're living in today. I feel as if Instagram and stuff like that is fake to me. I feel as if it's fake, and people are not really living up to what's really going on. Because it's a struggle. It's a struggle out here for everybody. I live in New York. I see it. You know, I work in the tri-state, so I'm working in Connecticut, New York, and New Jersey, and I see the struggles. I see the people. I see mental health, and mental health is a big issue that the world is facing. So, my bad for going on a tangent. But anyway, like I was saying, when it comes to just goals in general, I think the best thing, like even for me, is to write them down. Write it down and be realistic about your goals. Because I'm a person that's very hard on myself, and I get a little upset when things aren't going as planned. But a lot of the times, maybe it's because I'm not being realistic with it. No, scratch that. I'm being realistic with it. But when it comes to people, they're not being realistic. So I think you should write realistic goals, whether it's purchasing a car, or financing a car, leasing a car, purchasing a house, getting an apartment, whether it's buying clothing, shoes, just things of that nature. You should really just focus on being realistic about your goals, pretty much. I'm not going to really tell you guys what my goals are, because yeah, you'll see. Stay tuned. You'll see. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for what's to come. So when it comes to eyebrows, I really try to make my junks look very twinish. Okay? You know, twins, they may look identical, but there's something a little bit different. Cousins, first cousins, not third cousins, fourth, fifth, you know? So when it comes to eyebrows, you really gotta focus on them. And as you can see, I'm a little challenged in that area. Don't hate though. So, I don't want to do it with my left. I am like literally breaking out. And I don't know what from. I have to go and see my esthetician to see what's going on with me. I've been drinking a lot of water. So yeah, when it comes to goals, you guys, just be realistic about your goals. Write them down, and not New Year's resolutions, because what is really, not saying what is, I know what a resolution is, a New Year's resolution is, but why not put it in your habit every day? So it only takes 21 days to break a habit. Consistency. And whatever it is that you're doing, you should just be consistent with it. This one a little darker. Give me a second. And I'm gonna finish up my eyebrows off camera. So, basically, when it comes to, we finished up with goals pretty much. Let's talk relationships. So, when it comes to relationships, a lot of my friends that, my friends have said to me, so before that, I finished up with my MAC spike with my eyebrows, and then I used a Morphe 165 brush, as well as a NW, I think this is 44 pod or 45 pod, just to do the shaping and clean anything up, you know. So anyway, like I was saying, then I started putting some to cover up my dark spots. So that's probably why it looks like that around my lip area. But so my friends, basically, we talk, and we was talking, what was it, the other day, basically, and we were talking about relationships, and you know how one of my friends is having a hard time finding people. There's a shortage, as well as who you attract, basically. And when it comes to attraction, when I was younger, I had a problem with this as well. You attract the wrong people, meaning how you attract the wrong people. Hold on, you guys. So, oh no, here it go. I am using the Real Technique. It's a flat, but just to blend out to my corrector. So basically, when it's all in what you attract. So if you want something as far as sophistication, you need to attract that, meaning that your attire, who you are out with. You want to be, how could I say this? Like it's just where you are as far as when it comes to attraction. You want to, it's how you are, how you dressed, where you're going, pretty much, when it comes to meeting people, things like that. I don't know too much about dating apps. I'm not a dating app type of person, never been, things of that nature, but I like to meet people pretty much face to face. because you find out who they are. I am going to be using the MAC Hydro Grip. I should have put this on first, but I can go around it. Sorry, you guys. I'm just getting a brush. I don't know where. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna just apply it on a brush. So basically, like I was saying, is where you go, pretty much. Where you go. If you're not interested and you see flags, you should end the relationship or put that person in a friend zone, whatever, you know. Put them in the friend zone. Or if you have a person and they have potential. When it comes to men and women, I feel as if you need to build them. Build them as far, it's like, and don't take offense to it, is like build a bear. You're building them because everybody doesn't know how to love the way you need to be loved, doesn't know how to be treated the way you would like to be treated. And it's up to the two individuals to learn each other when it comes to relationships and actually putting in that work, not necessarily giving up on the situation, not necessarily, communication is the key. And the next thing I am going to go in with is the Fenty Beauty, and this is the 21. I just usually put this on my face like this, but building people, also, yeah, building people. When it comes to building people, it's not necessarily like you gotta like make it known or I'm going to build. I'm using the Urban Decay All-Nighter. I spray my brush, but when it comes to, you got to build your relationship. Build it for what it is that you may want or need. When it comes to relationships, I feel as if both people have to be willing to work. It's not easy. And that's any type of relationship, friendship, boyfriends, husbands, girlfriends, parents, grandparents, children as well. You have to be able to build with any and everybody, so it's not excluded when it comes to just men and women, women and women, men and men, things like that. You just have to build all. This looks dark on me on camera for some reason. But yeah, I feel that you need to build when it comes to relationships, and build to what it is that you want, build to what it is that you need My mom, she would always say to me, be appreciative for what you got, because when you go out, you don't know what you're going to get, which I understand, because nowadays with these men and women, this is a whole new different generation, you know. And it's hard finding people out here like-minded and what it is that you want. But I know, like, I know firsthand when it comes to just different type of relationships, it is hard, and it's up to the two individuals to really put forth that effort. Now, like, when you're in a relationship, I am going to use the Burnett Melt cosmetic. So when it comes to just relationships, which is significant under, I'm gonna use the cork first. I feel that you have to know yourself and know what it is that you want, you know, and what you're quote unquote going to bring to the table, you know. If your man or your woman is lacking of something, you should be able to do the opposite. Like, what they're lacking in, you should be able to pick up, and that's vice versa. You have to find each other's strengths. So you find what it is that you need, you want, and what you're able to settle for. Not settle, but a better term is to compromise. What you're able to compromise in, because you're not going to, like, let's be realistic, like we was talking about goals earlier. Realistically, you aren't going to be able to find everything it is that you want in a relationship, but you should be able to find majority of it, and also compromise. You have to do compromising. I feel as if you have to do compromising. Other people don't want to compromise, but to keep your man, you need to compromise. To keep your woman, compromise on certain things. It's not that deep and serious. So the next one I'm going to go in with is tan. I'm gonna use the same brush because I'm not really I'm just doing a simple look. There's nothing spectacular about this look. It's just a simple look. But yeah, it's just me freestyling, not necessarily about to do, I'm just freestyling pretty much. Sorry, my bad. So, like I was saying, when it comes to relationships, you need to find compromise. And also, you have to find happiness. You have to find happiness within. that person can't necessarily make you happy. You have to be able to find what makes you happy, and that person has to add on to your happiness, not make you happy for you. If that makes any type of sense. It makes sense to me how I said it. So like happiness, I really I feel as if people need to do a lot of soul searching, searching for things that they need and they want out of life and their accomplishments, and just, you have to be able to you have to be able to bring something to the table, add on. And if your man or woman lacks in whether it's self-esteem or motivation, you need to be that rock for them and help them throughout on what it is that, in order for you to get what you want, and not what you want, get what you need out of anything. Like, let's just say, for an example, let's just say your goal is to buy a house, right? So one of you guys are the primary, or even both. You both have income coming in. So this is what you do. Say that your girl she's a spender. So the best way to do certain things, I ain't gonna put all my tricks out there, you know what I mean? But the best way I feel as if to do certain things is to ask. Be like, hey babe, it's either y'all put a plan together and you save, and then you also can ask like, hey, can I get my nails done, da da da, you know, or could we do something to just get some extra funds and put it to the side. You know, you don't necessarily have to go out and spend, and I'm talking mainly to my women, when it comes to their man and spending. But I think the best thing that you should do is just basically communicate. Communicating is the key, and I think that you should really be able to set realistic goals for you guys. And if your credit is lacking and his isn't, make sure that he keeps his credit good standard, or you help him start building his credit, and that's vice versa. You guys should be able to be a team and be able to reach goals together. So yeah, that is pretty much it when it comes to like relationships and what you should, well, that's it, but when just trying to find someone, you know, I just feel as if you have to be complete first. I stopped. You have to be complete first. And what it is that, excuse me, be complete first and know what it is that you want. That's how I feel, you know? I feel as if you need to make sure you have everything together before you step in anything, or even if you're stepping out of something, work on yourself. There's nothing wrong with you dating yourself and getting to know yourself better, doing soul searching. There's nothing wrong with that. It's really not. And it's also, when it comes to finding a man, is what it is. You have to figure out a way, and also is what you attract. You're attracting the wrong type of people, and you have to figure out, why am I attracting the wrong type of man or the wrong type of woman? What do I need to do to change it up and do things differently so that I'm not falling in to the same situation again? You get me? I know you get me. I know you understood. So, yeah. You guys tell me in the comments if I'm wrong or right when it comes to finding or attracting the type of man or woman that you want. And be realistic about it, you know? And just make sure you are together, because you don't really want to bring some. Everybody has baggage, and I don't care who you are and what crazy things people say, like, oh, somebody's baggage may be a little bit more than yours, but we all have baggage from past relationships, traumas, things of that nature. So I don't even want to hear when nobody says that they don't have any baggage, because they're not being realistic with you nor themselves. And it's not cool. I am putting on bourbon, and that's this one right here. And I'm just packing it on. And I put some Urban Decay on the brush so that it sticks a little bit better. So yeah, that is pretty much like the basics of what it is that I really wanted to talk about when it comes to like you and the type of people. Yeah, so that's pretty much it when it comes to the type of people you are attracting. You just want to attract like-minded people. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of, because it looks, I just want to spread a little, just a little, so it doesn't have the line. the demarcation line. So I don't know if you guys can see. Let me zoom you in a little closer. Okay. So now we're going to go into, well, I don't know. So I showed you the palette that I was using. You can see. I pretty much used brunette, bourbon, tan, and cork. And those are the 4 that I used. So the next thing we are going to do is Tarte. I'm going to do some highlighting under my eyes. You know, nose area, a little bit on the forehead, chin. I need to buy some more of this. Chin. Also, I have a small little beauty blender that I'm gonna be using. I really like try to look up when I'm blending. People be like, oh girl, I look crazy. But yeah, they opening their eyes so wide. I do that sometimes. Like, let me just get all of it, you know? Let me get all of it. So yeah, but being, like I was saying, just attraction, being realistic about what it is, being able to compromise on what you stand for, making sure that you bring things to the table, and just being patient. I think that's my issue, being patient, girl. Because I'm a patient person. I'm patient for what I want. And well, yeah, I'm patient. Yeah. I'm patient. I'm patient, you guys. But yeah, I feel as if I'm patient. But I want what I want, though. Okay? I want what I want. But I'm patient, though. I'm gonna be patient for you, boo. Boo-boo. I am Hidden Beauty. And this is the cinnamon bun. The cinnamon bun. I don't really bake because I have combination skin, and under your eyes you shouldn't really bake. And in the wintertime you already have dry skin. So you just try to keep it as much moisture as possible. But I really don't like bake. But I just try to set that little bit. And then I am going to contour. I'm going to contour, but I'm not going like try to be snatched. I just want something simple. Chisel the cheeks. I have a couple of routines when it comes to contouring and a lot of other ways. But blending, you guys, make sure you blend, because I see a lot of people, Lord, I don't know what they be doing. Okay? What they be doing. But make sure you blend. This is very small. A small blender that I'm using right now. This is just like something simple. I'm not trying to go crazy, you know? I'm not trying to go crazy. And this right here, my big. It's the Bobbi Brown. This don't even have, I have like multiple of these. These are good. Bobbi Brown is good. All of these products will be down in the description. Next thing I'm going in with is my Morphe M175, and I usually like bring it up to bring it under, a little under my eyebrow. Girl, your nose looks so small. Okay. I'm not going to put on no lashes. I'm not doing that little. I'm not doing a little, because this is just for a normal, something normal. That's it. Normal and simple. Okay, sweeties. But yeah, you like so far? So I really just lost my train of thought, because I was going to say something. So I am going to use this musk right here. This musk. And I'm going to just highlight right under But I usually like to use my finger. I don't know what I use. So yeah, I use my highlight under my, and this is like something simple for like date night, going out with your friends, things of that nature. Next thing I am going to do, I'm gonna go back and just make sure that I just set everything. And then I am going to, this is a bronzer. I bought a couple of these, okay? This is from H&M. I don't even know if they sell this anymore. I think it's discontinued. But I am going to use my Technique. This is a blush brush, but I'm going to use it here because I like to bronze my whole face. I like to have a little shimmer, a little glow all over, you know, when I'm not like, yeah, just like to be a little glowy and nice looking all over, you know. So I'm gonna do my bronzer, and then I'm going to spray with my Urban Decay. Okay. Woo. I'm gonna spray with that. Once I'm done with that, then that's when I use my Tarte mascara, the Man Eater. I used to use this other mascara from, I can't even remember, but I know it's like from Italy. And that right there, sometimes I don't even use, I mean a lot of times I didn't even use lashes. I just would put that bad boy on. I like to do a little bit of bottom. Do a little bit of bottom. So what is it that you guys would like to see from me? I am going to do a Q&A. I'm going to do a Q&A very soon, so you guys get to know me. And who I am. I be so like concentrated when it comes to putting on this mascara. I remember one time in band camp, so no, one time I remember, whoo, I almost tore my eye out putting on mascara. This is fine. I know I am going to like talk about credit. I do want to talk about credit. I think in the next couple of videos I am going to cover credit, fixing up your credit, a part of your goals. I feel as if us African Americans, we need to invest more into purchasing, and not necessarily purchasing the next pair of Jordans or the next fashion. Me personally, I've set goals where I don't need another Chanel bag or Fenty or anything like that. I need to build generational wealth for myself, my husband, and children, you know? So that's where my mindset is. The next, I'm going to use Cork from MAC. Everybody has this. You should. If you don't, you need to get it. Cork is the bomb. Cork.com. When I was younger, people used to make fun of my lips because I have huge lips. And it's crazy because now everybody, it's the ways of the world. And I'm not mad. Get it how you get it. I like to blend for some reason. Blend in. And then this is Snob Satin. This is a satin finish. Yeah. Oh, my battery's about to die. Let me switch my battery real quick. Hey you guys, so I'm back. So yeah, basically, so I did not use the Cork. I went back in and used the Makeup Forever. This is 8C01, and I just lined, oh, look at girl. We doing something stupid now. So I just went back and just lined my lips. I don't need to put any more anything else on there. Sorry if you guys can't see me. Once again, I used the Snobby Satin Lipstick by MAC and the Makeup Forever 8C01, and I'm all set. I am done, you guys. This was pretty basic, cool chat with you guys, talking, doing a little quick makeup get ready with me. Stay tuned. I have a couple of other videos. Follow me on all social medias, Twitter, Instagram, and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you for subscribing with me. Girl, I be in the house by myself and hearing things. No ma'am. Hello?